I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, you know what we're going to talk about. Why are you afraid of getting assets? You're wasting money every day. And we're going to talk about it. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And as you can see, the SSN Nation hat's here. All right, it'll be up on the website shortly, probably in tomorrow or the next day. And I have some other stuff too that's going to be up there. But anyhow, hard work equals entrepreneur. The gear is here as well. So that'll be shipped on Tuesday. All right. So let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you afraid of getting assets? That seems to be the theme I'm talking about in 2021. There's a lot of people when you say, hey, use the link and download the Robinhood and Webull and get your free share of stock. I've had responses like, I don't know nothing about stocks. Why would I invest in stocks? Free stock. I said free stock didn't cost you anything. Just download it. Then you'll get familiar with stocks. But that's the responses I've had. Meanwhile, we're wasting money every day. So let's see what we're going to talk about tonight. Let's see who's in the house. Brandon Hicks from the NC's in the house. Salute, Eric, Raleigh, North Carolina, checking in. Salute, Brandon Hicks. Curtis Davis is in the house on the Friday night live stream as well. Good evening, fam. Welcome. Mr. Financials in the house with the icon next to a name. So we're going to get to some statistics. As you guys know, I like statistics. So we're going to talk about some of that. Victor Marrero on the Friday Night Live with the icon next to his name with the obligatory, let's do this. That's right. That's what we're doing. So we're going to talk about, I'm about to show you guys something here on the screen so everybody can see this. I think I might have miscalculated the live stream tonight because it was telling me it wasn't supposed to happen until 9:10. I think it was, I put it at 12 midnight, but it's all right. Most people know it's at 9:10 p.m. Eastern on Friday night all the time. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Johan Confidante, the lawyer from the Dominican Republic, answering questions live on Wednesday. He was in the house. If you missed that video, the live on Wednesday night, and you're interested in real estate in Dominican Republic, I highly suggest you go check that out after this live stream. So I'm going to show here on the screen what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Let's see if I messed up. Nope, didn't mess up yet. All right, here we are. This is the numbers. You can see them right here. It's amazing. Let's go pull this up. You don't need that. Average Americans spend almost $18,000 a year in non-essentials. That's right. Here we go. This is from Motley Fool and some other places as well. In fact, the average adult in USA spends $14.97 a month on non-essentials, according to one poll. Here's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over this real briefly. In fact, I'm going to do something a little bit different than normal. I'm going to put the link to this article so everybody who sees this video afterwards and who chimes in later, they'll be able to get this article up so they can read it for themselves. I'm just going to go over some of the highlights. Restaurant meals. Look at this, $200 on average. Drinks, almost 200 on average. Takeout and delivery, almost 200 on. Buying lunch, almost 200. Impulse purchases, 100. Ride shares near 100 now. Personal grooming near 100. Subscription boxes near 100. Cable near 100. Online shopping near 100. Gym class or membership, $72. Paid apps, $23. TV and movie streaming services, $23. Coffee, $20. Bottled water, $18. And some people are saying they can't invest any money. All right. Well, I say hogwash. It looks to me like there's plenty of money left on the table if you truly want to be financially free. There's really no excuses, according to the typical American spending on non-essentials. All right. This doesn't even include some of the things that everybody has to have, such as a refrigerator, such as air conditioning. Electricity is not even on this list, which you can control some of this. Now, I'm going to get into some other things as well. But again, the link is in the description for anybody that wants to get to this article. Now, I'm going to also go into one of my little pet peeves. And here goes. We're going to talk about, this is one of the two depreciating assets that for some reason people have no problem paying for cars. Zero problem. All right. But as you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, they depreciate. All right. They go down. Here's what the numbers are. Your car's value decreases around 20 to 30% by the end of the first year. Now, of course, somebody's going to say, hey, Eric, you know, my Lamborghini SVJ, whatever model, didn't depreciate 20 or 30%. That's right, because when you have one of 10, they're not going to depreciate. But if I have a Lamborghini Aventador regular, yeah, it depreciates 20 to 30% in the first year. All right. From years 2 to 6, depreciation ranges from 15 to 18%. So, as a rule of thumb, in 5 years, cars lose 60% or more of their initial value. Now, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, just from this right here, you understand when you're out here saying, I'm going to buy cars for cash, you see you're losing money. So why wouldn't you just finance it, since you're going to be losing this in the first place, and use that cash and put it into assets where you can possibly earn 60% over 5 years? But heaven forbid if you earn like 100% over 5 years, now you're way ahead with that same money you were about to throw away on a depreciating asset that you don't even care about depreciating. All right. So I'm going to keep going because I find certain other things very interesting as well. So hold on here. I'm going to go to something everybody needs in their house, right? And this is kind of funny. I go with a refrigerator. How about that? Right? Everybody needs a refrigerator. Rule of thumb is that in the first year, the value halves. So when you're out here buying a $2,000, $1,500 refrigerator, it's now worth $750. You don't care. At the end of 10 years, then it goes down by an additional 10% of its original price every following year. There you go. So at the end of 5 years, 6 years, your refrigerator you spent 2 G's on, 1,400 on, 1,000 on is worth damn near nothing. There's new technology, of course. That's why, one of the reasons. But again, I'm just illustrating more items that say you don't care about wasting money and throwing it away. But as soon as somebody says, hey, man, put $500, $300, $200, $50 into some asset, which could be stocks, which could be crypto, which could be gold and silver, any asset, people start blinking, freaking out. And I'm like, you're spending money anyhow. What difference does it make? You don't care. All right. Curtis Davis chimes in $14.97, including car note plus insurance. Yeah, tell me about it. That's right. Good evening, Diesel Mike's in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Glad to see you here, Diesel Mike. Curtis Davis says, what's up? Great evening, SSN Nation. Melanie Bonita's in the house. Miss 23 streams of income and going for 24 in about 2 or 3 months. We can't catch her, but we're trying, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Glad to see she's in the house tonight. They got smart refrigerators now, which is a big waste of money. Exactly. That's exactly my point. People buy them. They're the same people that buy those refrigerators. And then when you say, hey, why don't you invest $200 every month into stocks or something, or crypto or some real estate, something. Oh, no, hold on now. Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, it happens all the time. There are refrigerators with TVs and internet, and people are buying them. Exactly. $2,500 refrigerators, $3,000 refrigerators. It's crazy what's going on here. And the same people will be sitting there when you say, hey, why don't you invest $1,000 or $500? All of a sudden, they start saying, I'm sorry, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that. And I'm sitting there going, please, you just bought cars, fridge, furniture, stuff, TVs, they all go down in value. What are you talking about? Those aren't investments, but you don't care. So that's why I'm talking about, why are you afraid of getting assets? Some of us aren't. Should be reversed, ladies and gentlemen. Too bad they don't teach you in school that this is the first thing you should be doing is investing. Now, I'm going to get into another item that people have no problem investing in or buying. I'll put it that way. Zero problem buying. Here we are. The infamous flat screen TV. Oh my God. So here we go. This is a $2,700 LCD TV. All right. Has a useful life of 5 years. Can be recycled for $200 at the end of those 5 years. The value to be depreciated is then divided by 5. So the annual depreciation is $500 a year. That is probably being very generous, because this TV that used to sell for $2,700 3 years ago is only going to be selling for $700 or $800 right now, brand new. You don't have to buy the used one. That same TV is going to be like $700-800. All right. So again, people are out here buying these TVs, don't care that they're losing money soon as they buy it, but as soon as you say, hey, put $500 in some investment that'll help you out for your future, can't be done. All right. I'm going to keep going because we're going to ring this home, because here we go. Everybody's largest purchase is a home. So you might be saying, Eric, don't be talking smack. Don't try to say that it's going to depreciate. I'm not saying it's going to depreciate. So I brought in the appreciation ticker here. All right. Here we go. The consumerism tricks you into paying 2-time price for normal needs: TV, car, fridge, washer, dryer. Exactly. Curtis Davis, Pretty Black. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Glad to see you here. Yeah, those are the people trying to keep up with the Joneses. Why in the hell would I need a smart TV? Smart fridge is that. Exactly. Gerard, welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here in the house tonight. I appreciate it. Tanisha Lyles, hey family, welcome to the Friday night live stream. I love the icon next to her name. That means she's a member of the channel. So I want to thank you so much. And please, early on, smash that like button to let you know who, YouTube, and everybody else know we're here, that we're live once again, trying to help people come out of the funk. Because after this next crash and burn of the United States economy, we don't know when it's going to happen. It could be next year. It could be this year. It could be 2 years from now. But you better be getting your assets. And assets, just to clarify, is when you invest your money, and from your investment, while you're sleeping, while you don't have nothing to do with it, you're going to have money coming back to you. So that could be dividend investing with stocks. That could be simply putting it in the bank and earning 0.1% on your money, but that would be kind of ridiculous. You could put your money at Celsius Network, where you can get 10, 12, 13%. annually on your crypto. That's one way to do it as well. Or you can do the other things like buy precious metals like gold, silver, precious metals, and sit back and relax and see what happens, which it's going to go up because inflation is going to go up. So there will go up. Now, these are the kind of things. Or you can buy real estate like 4 or 5 of us who bought in Punta Cana, for instance, or who's lucky enough to buy in downtown Miami right now. We're investing our money right now in pre-construction projects. We plan on renting it out. So once again, we'll be making money off of money we already spent. Unlike all these things I just talked about, cars, TVs, and all this crazy nonsense. All right? All right. Melanie Bonita, smash the like button. Thank you so much. I've learned to inflate my money 2 times or 10x via stocks and crypto. Simple. Exactly. Except most people don't think it's simple because they're giving their money into something that they don't really know about. What's up, Melanie? Tanisha, hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're at the house right now. This is arguably the #1 purchase for most people in America, and they tell everybody, buy a home, get your picket fence, 2.2 kids or whatever that number is. And look here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what a house normally appreciates: 3.5 to 3.8% per year. Now, just like anything else, homes go by supply and demand. And just like anything else, they can drop in value if there's an oversupply. So the reason why this number's at 3.5 and 3.8 is because you have things like a Great Recession in 2008, 2007, 2009. So that makes it 4%, under 4% a year, because in those years, it was negative, like 50%, 30% in most neighborhoods. So then the last 10 years, home prices have been going up, probably higher than 4% in most areas. But this is the overall national average, 30 years, 4% inflation. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to break the news to you that you can have dividend stocks that earn more than 4% per year. And you don't have to pay 3 or 4% in interest over 30 years either. So when you start calculating that you're paying your mortgage note 3.8, 3.9%, and your house is only going up 3.4, 3.8%, like I've been saying, you are actually paying for your appreciation of your house. Now, how do we rectify that? We rent out the house that we're paying for and have income coming in to pay for another house that we have. That is an asset in that situation. But a house that costs you 3.9% interest a year, and your house only goes up on average 3.9% per year, you are paying for the appreciation later. You just don't realize it. So again, why aren't you putting your money into assets, stocks, crypto, and even real estate where you rent it out? All right? So once again, that's your biggest thing that chokes you down and stops you from being able to become wealthy, because as you guys know, I did a video last week and I showed you the top 1%ers, what they own, what they have as assets. And #1 is equities. All right? Real estate is #4 on their list, because #3 is businesses. And guess what #1 is for the ordinary citizens, the OCs? #1 is what else? Real estate. That appreciates at less than 4% a year. Meanwhile, starting a business gives you cash flow, gives you tax advantages. Equities also gives you cash flow, tax advantages, and an index fund, by the way, and other stocks give you a return of double digits. Now, I'm sorry, where should your money be again? What should you be investing in, ladies and gentlemen? And let's go look at this. I might as well just get into it. The S&P 500. Let's just get down to it, shall we? Here's the historical record. Anybody want to see us? I'll put it in the chat too. So who's ever watching the video after the fact, they can see it. 1991 index funds for the Standard & Poor. Oh, before I get into that, over the past 30 years, S&P 500 average annual return of more than 12%. You heard, 12%, ladies and gentlemen. How much does your house go up annually a year? What, 4%? I think 12%, and when you start compounding 12%, 12%, 12%, and you actually contribute a little bit of extra money to it, whether it's $100 a month or $400 a month or $800 a month or whatever you can afford, that 12% starts being a greater return. All right? So look at the numbers. You can see 1995, 37%, 96, 23%, 97, 33%, 20. Look at this. 2000, though, we have a mini crash where it was not -9, -11, -22. So even the negative 37% in 2008, they bounced back with, well, just keep in mind, whenever you have a negative 37, you have to get back double in order to get back to even. So it took, let's see, 26, 15, 2, 16, and what, 32. So it took 4 years to get back to even and ahead for the index funds. All right. And then now 2014, 15, 16, 17, they're ahead, -4. But who cares when the next year is 31% and the 2020 is 18.4%. All right. That's the truth of the matter. Just buy an index fund. S&P 500 index fund. It's pretty simple, ladies and gentlemen. And a person who just set it and forget it and put in $10,000 in 1991 and then just woke up in 2020, they would now have $210,000 without putting any additional money into it. Can you imagine if somebody would have been putting in an extra $400 per month for the last 30 years? $4,000 times 30 years is 120. This would be 120 more plus an additional 12% compounded on top of that. They would have over $500,000. Okay? See, sitting pretty, flush with cash, being able to do whatever they want to do. Now, make your plans, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So this is what we had to talk about early on today. I just wanted to get you guys up on this. Why are you afraid of getting assets? Just because you can't see it, quit paying attention to social media, please. It's not about cars. It's not about homes. And again, I'll say it. Most of you do not realize millionaires live right next door to you, but you don't know it because they're not on social media. Average millionaire's home is $450,000. It's not $1 million. It's not $2 million. It's not $5 million. $450,000 is the average price of a home a millionaire owns. Now, you're getting the picture yet? You're being led down a path. So you have a 30-year or 15-year fixed loan. You have to have a job. And then you start panicking and you start making choices. You forgive your future because the bribery you're getting for your job because you're too scared. I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my car. I'm going to lose all these depreciating assets, even though a house is not a depreciating asset. But the point I'm trying to make is you're at a job worried about getting fired because of your liabilities, not because of assets, because of liabilities. Okay? Are you guys getting the picture yet? Because 2021, I'm bringing it home every month to get assets. Forego the liabilities and don't think, as someone mentioned, trying to live with the Joneses. I believe it was Pretty Black. Talking about trying to live with the Joneses. Forget the Joneses. The Joneses work even harder than you do. And they're even more concerned with the money that they don't have. All right? Stop doing it. Again, you guys, keep in mind, some of you have not had the fortunate situations to go live amongst these so-called elite people. They're no different than you or I. They might have a better job that pays a little bit more. But generally in America, the Joneses pop up because once you get paid a little bit more, you move to a nicer neighborhood. Then you move to the nicer neighborhood and everybody's driving nicer cars. So you figure, I better get a car. Then all of a sudden somebody has pools in their backyard. You're thinking, well, I make enough money. Let me go get a pool in my backyard. Because the neighbors are all so cool. They got the barbecue grills in back too, so I guess I better get one of them too. You start going down this path. Meanwhile, the Joneses have nannies. The Joneses are working 60, 70 miles away because the pay is higher. Gone 3-4 days during the week so they can be part of the Joneses Club. All right? It's not all a bed of roses out here, because if you lose your job or your income stream stop, they get their stuff repossessed as well. You guys do know jets get repossessed. You do know Rolls Royces get repossessed. Lamborghinis get repossessed. Boats and yachts get repossessed. So, make your own investments. Live at how you want to live. And get your assets. It don't matter about anybody else. This is not a competition with anybody else. You're only in competition against yourself. All right? So down below in the description, get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull if you haven't already. I also got the free $10 of Coinbase, which you can get BTC. They're giving you $10 of Bitcoin by using my link down below. All right? Start with that first. If you don't like that, and some of you already have crypto, then if you're new here, then you got to get Celsius Network. Why? It's an asset. You park your money. You go buy crypto at Coinbase. How much money are they going to give you? Pretty much nothing. You go and park your money with some of the coins over at Celsius Network. You can earn as high as 17% on your money if you're outside of the United States. If you're inside the United States, then the highest you can earn is about 13.5% on certain coins. All right? And it ranges from around 2% up to that 17% for international and 13%, 13.5% for American citizens. All right? So again, earn interest every day from Celsius Network by holding your crypto over there. And what's even better, you now can be the bank. You can borrow against your assets, so no longer do you need your credit score. Don't have to worry about a bank or a lender denying you credit when you can borrow against yourself and you are approved automatically. That's where the $5,000 for a fridge, flat screen TV, and car payment should be going. All right? Switch things up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what we got here. Hopefully that's it. We can talk about anything that you ever want to talk about here on the Friday Night Lives. You know how we do this at the SSN Nation. All right, let's go. Upfront pay could be time or money. Exactly. The average American makes 1.5 million is what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen. 40 years at 50K equals 2 mil. But stats show SSN Nation, 75% our people depend on government. Exactly. Curtis Davis knows it. He's Mr. Financial. That's why he knows the stats. He knows what time it is. So all roads lead to you better start investing. All right. Even when the stock market goes down, you know why? The top 10% of the wealthiest people in the country own 92% of the stock market. Now you know why it's manipulated. If it does go down, it's not staying down forever. Who do you think their friends are? It's the feds. It's the presidents. It's the vice presidents. It's the Treasury Secretary. It's Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. Come on. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Even worse, a dividend stock costs $10 or $30. Commit now or suffer forever. Exactly. Speaking of dividend stocks, ORC, ladies and gentlemen, over 10% on your stocks. SHLX, over 10% on your stock. AT&T, 9% on your stock. PSEC, 9.5% dividends on your stock. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. All these stocks don't even cost that much, under $30. All right? And you could invest today and you could be earning 10, 12, 13% from the money you invested today 5 years from now on the same money that's already gone. All right? Assets, ladies and gentlemen. Vanessa Kamagate, welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Preach, brother. That's right. That's what we do here in the SSN Nation. Hopefully, people are hearing me. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Index funds and leveraging the power of dollar cost averaging has been my strategy for years. 3 more years and I'll be living the expat life worldwide. Can't wait. Victor Marrero, he's done it right, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're new here and don't know the history, Victor Marrero has been kind enough to share a certain path, the one that we're talking about right now. He bought a home in Georgia years ago. It's an asset because he's renting it out. He also is able to pay his next home from that rented income coming in. The asset is now paying for his next house. Then he bought rental property, which now means he's bringing in more money from the rental property assets. And now he's been buying into the index fund, doing dollar cost averaging along with stocks, I'm sure, as well. But get this, some of that is based on the fact he has asset money coming in, so now he can put more money into other assets to generate more money. It's a nice circle, ladies and gentlemen, if you can do it, and everybody can do it. We've been talking about it here for the last, 4 months? Punta Cana real estate, 4 months, no credit check, no qualifying. Put down your $1,000 to reserve. Or if you want to hang out with Victor Marrero on Cana Rock properties, put down $3,000 to reserve. And then you're going to have to complete. Cana Rock's a little different. I haven't invested there, but I think Cana Rock you have to complete with another, I think their completion is 20%, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. They came out with a new promo, so they might be at 10%. So if something costs $150,000, you put down $3,000, you're going to owe them another 12 if it's 10%. 12,000 to complete, and then you'll have a monthly payment whenever they deliver, which could possibly be in 2023. So that way, at 2023, upon delivery, you might owe 60% loan to value. Or in Victor Marrero's case, 30% LTV. And who knows, because his is going to be done next year in 2022, and his property's already at 350. A year from now, it could be at 400. He might only owe like 25% LTV by the time this thing gets finished and delivered. It's going to be awesome for him. But that's what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. I bought the Punta Cana Gardens 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 123. It went up $10,000 because now they're selling for $133. All right? This is what's happening. You could have bought no credit, no down payment at Central Park briefly for about 72 hours. $60,000 for a studio unit downtown is now 70. All right? This is what's happening right before your eyes, the greatest transfer of wealth. And you're sitting here buying liabilities. Come on. This is why the wealthy keep getting wealthier. This is why Victor Marrero, myself, Mr. Financial, Melanie Bonita, all of us are going to be doing fine regardless of what happens, because we have assets that help pay us in today's money. So even if the economy goes down, even if inflation goes through the roof, we are going to get paid on our properties based on the current inflated dollar value. It's not going to lose. So if inflation goes up, who cares? I'm still getting my money based on the inflation number. So I don't have to worry. Unlike a job where you were earning a W-2, you're set. If you only get paid $50,000 a year and inflation goes up 10%, which it does, if it goes up to 20, you're screwed. And some of you know what I'm talking about, because some of you went to grocery shopping earlier today. And I'm sure you're sitting there going, wasn't this just like $4 like a month ago? Now it's $6. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Learning delayed gratification is a blessing. Exactly, Diesel Mike. It's not always about the money. It's always about sitting back and being comfortable and knowing down the road you have everything in place. And all you have to do is stick with the plan. A little bit here, a little bit there adds up, especially if it's earning interest. Then you're compounding your money and while you're sleeping. It's always money. That's right, Tanisha Lyles. It's always money because you cannot live free anywhere. In no country, anywhere can you live for free. Go back up. You missed some comments. Mustafa Mbeyi in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. All right, let's see. He's sure right I did because he's up there. I just saw it. Okay, what's up, Melanie? Curtis Davis. Okay, here we go. Take a look at BDRY, shipping, ETF. Okay, I'm going to have to look at this because you know how we do it here. What was that? Let me go get this real quick. BDRY, bet. I think didn't we look at this before? I didn't invest in this, so I can't remember what this is. But I think we looked at this. Dry bulk, yes. I like this. I like this a lot. This is, I don't mind this at all. It says it's 52-week high. Dry bulk shipping ETF. That's what's going on right now. A lot of starving people. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Wish I had this a year ago, but can't win them all. $5 a year ago, man, that's 600% on your money. Is that not? It's 535 and it's 24 now. So how is that 300% on your money? It's more than that. But anyhow, even at its all times high, it's probably worth it because we're in a shortage. We have a shortage problem right now. Thank you so much, Mustafa Mbeyi. That's awesome. All right. In U.S., if you stand still with savings account, you lose. If you just work job, you lose. No fault of your own. Exactly. He's exactly right. Also, for the people who don't have enough money to get into real estate, they should take a look into a platform called Fundrise. Yes, Fundrise is available for people to get involved. And thank you for mentioning that, Mustafa. I appreciate that because that is part of what SSN Lifestyle is going to be doing something, but not with real estate, but with other things. But it's going to fall into this category where it's a platform where people can get in and make investments. Microsoft and Amazon call for regulation on crypto due to laundering. Of course. Of course they do. That's competition. They got to because they don't want to invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other crypto like their counterparts, where PayPal, Square, Elon Musk and those guys. They don't want to join the crowd, just like the banks don't want to join, but it's inevitable. But one day the U.S. government could wake up and ban crypto. Let's just face facts. That could be a thing. So that's one of the downfalls because it is in direct competition with the dollar. An asset like dividend stocks, crypto, or rental property can be a source of unlimited streams of income, but you must pay the price up front versus back end. And then, of course, we have Miss Melody Bonita on here who writes books. Invest in yourself, write books, and then put it on Amazon. That's right. Under her name, you can go see some books and buy some books. And that is the thing right there. You can invest in yourself and don't have to spend any money, and she gets residuals. Oh, and by the way, she gets speaking fees as well. And oh, by the way, she has book signings as well. Yeah, you can get a few streams of income just by writing a book. And by the way, you can always write a prelude to the book and have people sign up for it. And then have a list where you can actually send out other little business activity like you need a consultation, right? I'm sure she's doing all of that. That's how come she gets to have 23 streams of income, because she done mastermind the different ways that she can utilize it. And then she's on Clubhouse. And now she's monetized on Clubhouse, but she has plenty to talk about. She has books. She has assets. All right? There's a more than what I'm talking about can be an asset. All right? There's plenty of things that can be an asset. Okay. So I think that caught us back up. Yeah, it did. Okay. Now I got to get back on track. It's always about the money. And then I missed it. Here we go. I'm new to your channel. I have an extra 50K. Where do you recommend I put my money to earn the most? Vanessa Camagate. I don't really like telling people where to put their money because I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing like that. But I like what we're talking about here. I like a little diversify is what I say. I like dividend investing a little bit, so I know I'm going to have dividend money coming in every month or every 3 months. I like to get into things that have reoccurring, like rental property, which you could do with 50,000. You have options. You can put some in crypto. Like I said, Celsius Network, the link is down below. You can earn interest daily. You can pick some of the crypto, or there's a myriad of things. I don't really like to tell someone what they should do. It's what you feel comfortable with. Now, I will say, if I have 50K to invest, then you know where I'm going. I'm spending 12K. I'm spending 12K buying real estate in Punta Cana. I'm just going to say it like it is. That's my 10% down. So that means I'm going to spend $120,000, $130,000 property. I'm buying that. I'm putting 10% down. I'm paying monthly. I want to make sure it starts in 2023 at this point. So I have 24 monthly payments to complete a roughly 20% or 30% of that 130 value. So I'm only going to pay $1,000 per month. That's it, because there's 0% interest. Then I have me an asset in another country, yes, but it's Airbnb friendly. It's the complex that you should get. And then you'll earn some appreciation along the way. And now all systems go for rental income for the rest of your life. Plus, if you have a company, LLC, you know where your retreat can be, and it's not going to cost you anything, but your retreat is going to be a write-off, right? So you can go to Punta Cana, for instance. I have an LLC. If you had an LLC, you go to Punta Cana, you hold your annual meeting there. Plane flight, first day, last day is a write-off. Meals for during your meeting could be a write-off. Transportation to other properties to go check out other assets, write-offs. Yeah. So there's a lot of advantages. All right. So that's just one way. Or, hey, you could do something in the United States as well. There's something in Miami called Nativo, but unfortunately it's $350,000 and they want $78,000 for their studio unit at Nativo Miami. And all this is no credit check, no qualifying, no nothing. You're in. All right. So hopefully that helps you out, gives you a little bit. I know there's no definitive answer, but that's some of the things I'd be thinking about. Vanessa, welcome. Thank you, Curtis Davis. Appreciate it. Appreciate that comment. Victor, congrats. Curtis Davis, thank you. Thanks, Curtis. We're looking forward to the life outside the USA. Oh, yeah, Victor Marrero. Wow, Vanessa Camagate. Bought more Cardano, Litecoin, Ethereum today. Oh, GBTC jumped 8% too. Yes, I'm on board with all of that. And here's the beauty of crypto. I didn't buy any today. In fact, I haven't bought crypto all week. So that's unusual for me because it dipped and I should have been on it, but I was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. You guys might have noticed if you've been on Instagram or been on Facebook, all of a sudden I started posting all kind of stuff, especially when the president, I'm still excited about this from Wednesday, the president of the Dominican Republic visiting Vista Cana and going to do the dirt for the building of the Panorama section, which is what I'm in, Panorama Gardens, but there's other sections, Panorama Lake, Panorama Park, Panorama Gardens. They held a shindig, in case you don't know, where the president of DR came there to give his shovel, give a speech right by the saltwater lake. Tons of people in a tent with music and violinists and food and drink and everybody happy. I like that. That's almost like the president going to the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel and blessing it too. I love it. I love it. Pretty black. Do you have a referral code for joining Celsius? Yes, I do, Pretty Black. It's down below in the description. Please click on it, and you'll get, if you send $400 or more for your first deposit over to Celsius, then you will receive $40 in free Bitcoin. All right? Let me just make sure I have it. If I don't have it, I'll probably post it. Let me see. I'll post it also in the chat room for the Celsius. Yes, it's down below, along with the free $10 at Coinbase. All right? So I'll put it in chat as well for everybody to get to. And I have Voyager down below as well, because if you put $100 or more in Voyager, they give you $25 of free Bitcoin. All right? But yeah, thank you so much, Pretty Black, for asking that. I put it in chat, and it's down below. The video in the description is also the code for Celsius. Martin O'Shield, welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, we're in Chicago, Chi-Town, land of the commodity exchanges. That's right. Where you invest in index funds equals Chicago Mercantile Exchange. We connect directly to it. Martin O'Shield, exactly. That's right. OTC and all the rest. Exactly. He's got that right. Exactly. Thank you so much for being here, Martin O'Shield, and chiming in and giving us that info. Gino Shimiente, welcome to the Friday night live stream. How is everyone tonight? You know how it is. It's another week of doing good. Lots of love. Avis or car stock? Yikes. That's right. Brooklyn Daddy's in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Glad to see you here once again, Brooklyn Daddy. And everybody, please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. All right? Mustafa, when is the SSN platform coming out? There's no time frame on it, man. I can't get it together that fast, because I have way too many moving parts. I'm trying to do something that doesn't exist. So there's too many parts. I'm just going to put it this way. Next month, I'm starting what I'm calling the SSN Lifestyle Founders Club, which will have a price tag. That will give them special things. If you miss Wednesday's live, that gives you some things that are going to happen in the future, meaning like in Punta Cana. That'll give you 1 week in Punta Cana. There'll be 5 blackout dates. That'll be like Christmas and New Year, President's Week, Thanksgiving maybe, and probably some other week. So those, but who's ever a founder, who's ever going to be in the Founders Club, you'll have 1 free week in one of my penthouses in Punta Cana. All right, I have 2 penthouses in case you guys don't know. All right, you guys can check some of the previous videos. And I actually show and walk through where I put down 1,000 to reserve. Then I show where I put down others, the remaining to complete the 10% down. I actually show you which properties I bought, the whole 9. No credit check, no qualifying. We're good. So anybody can do this. All right. That's the first phase. Second phase, I posted up just yesterday some vacation rentals in Hawaii. Some of you might have seen them. I believe it was like studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, even on the island of Maui, $1,000 or less for a week in Maui right now. Next month, the month after that. That's right. You might have seen it. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We have more. That was just a teaser. But SSN Lifestyle members, they'll be able to get even lower prices. That's right. Check under the community tab, ladies and gentlemen. You might see what I'm talking about. Or I posted up on Instagram. I posted up under the Facebook group. So there's no reason you might not have seen the cost on these. We're talking about on Oahu as well. How about $8.99 for a week? A week, $8.99. That's almost $120 a day. Oh, and by the way, you're like either on the beach or a block away from the beach. All right, so you're not out 3 miles away from Waikiki Beach. You're not 5 miles away from the beach when you're in Maui. You're walking to the beach, and you'll be at the beach in 2 minutes or less. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And they're not hotel units, because you're going to have a fridge, a real one, stoves, real ones. All right. So that's what we're doing. But it's going to take me a minute because I'm going to do something with Bitcoin. So I'm going to be doing crypto. That's the kicker to this whole thing. We're just going full-blown crypto. You know why? Because the United States government is acting funny. Banks are acting funny. Everybody's acting funny because there is no money. We're in debt. We're negative $27 trillion. At least that's what they're telling us. It's even more than that because they printed more money. So sooner or later, there's going to be a money grab. Brooklyn Daddy, congratulations. Thank you. Okay, I'm taking notes. Thank you, sir. Vanessa Kamagate, thank you so much. That's how, and I usually mention that too. Bring your pen, pad, and papers because people drop gems here. This community right here, the SSN Nation, drops gems all the time. Just like that BDRY, that was a gem as well. All right, I took profits on stocks this week. Make good money. That's right. Gino Shimiente always is taking his profits like you're supposed to, ladies and gentlemen. If you're making profits, by all means, take it. Yes, I do have a corporation as well. Vanessa Kamagate, then you're already steps ahead because your corporation is going to help you save money. And it also helps you invest more money. Like you can only invest like $6,000 a year when you have a W-2. Well, when you have your own company and you do an S-Corp, you can actually now make your company match your investment into your 401k. So now you could say, well, we'll match 10% up to a certain amount. So now you can get 10% from the company to invest into your account with you. Then you have distribution. And now you can actually put in some of your distribution funds and you get up to $19,000 per year that you can invest when you have an S-Corp. So yes, there are so many different things you can do when you have your businesses. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, if you missed that video where I was giving the stats, the top 1%ers assets are equities. And the other part is businesses. Those are the top, those are in the top 3. Number 4 is real estate. And the percentage of real estate the top 1% owns is 12%. That's it. They're not out here buying homes because those are not assets in reality unless you can rent them out. Meanwhile, the bottom 50%, guess what their asset is? You're taught real estate where you have a mortgage. And that's a liability when you have a mortgage because you're not getting any money from that house. Unless you do what you can do now, house hack, where you can rent out your other rooms, then that is now an asset because you now have extra income coming in. All right. I sold on Pin, Snap, Facebook, made money. Yeah. All that. Snap was just $10 9 months ago. It's around 60 now. So yeah, there was plenty of profit to be made. Facebook also went up in the last 3-4, in fact, the last 5 months. All good, Gino Shimienti. I like it. Very good job. Where can I get the info on Punta Cana? Okay. Send me an email at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com. I'm going to send you the realtor, Andrea Rodriguez. I'll send you the realtor, I'll give you her email address. You send her what you're looking for. And so what I mean by that is if you have an idea of how much you want to spend, or you have an idea of the unit size you want, or you have an idea on which part of Punta Cana you want to be at. If you want to try to be by the beach, you want to have amenities, you can do all of that. Just let her know what you want. Let her go to work for you. And then she'll send you over some options. And that's the easiest way to do it. Then I'll also send you Mr. Estacio is another realtor. His company gets private listings like Zeba at the golf course in Vista Cana. No other realtor can get it unless they're with that broker. So they have exclusive properties And right now, the golf course one is almost sold out because they have golf views. It's on the golf course in Vistacana. The price for a one-bedroom was only $73,000 initially. They have one or two left for $76,000 now, and all the rest that they have left, one bedrooms, are $83,000 now. The two-bedroom was, I think it was around $110,000 initially. Well, they're all sold out. So, and a two-bedroom garden view is $120,000 now. And there's only a few of those, but they're still right there by the golf course. The only nighttime golf course in the Caribbean is at Vistacana. All right? Now, that is all I can give you right now. And then, of course, if you missed the last live on Wednesday night, we had Johan Confidante, a real estate lawyer from the Dominican Republic, giving everybody information that could really help you. You do need a lawyer because they do not have title companies in Dominican Republic. A lawyer acts as a title company. All right? Do not sign a contract by a developer without a lawyer going over it. They have tricks, just like in America. All right? Free $10. Oh, all right. I already put that in. You guys can see that link. Lots of love. Just got some free stock Robinhood today. Just signed up. You just signed up for Robinhood? Oh, my God. Mr. Financial finally said, let me get my free share of stock, too. Oh, yeah, I love it. Take your profits when you cannot. You have to. That is how I roll. Yes, Gino Chimiente's been dropping it. He's been saying he doesn't care. He's like, hey, if I'm making a profit, I don't care about paying the taxes on there. So if you're new here and don't understand how taxes work, capital gains. So stocks run on capital gains. Crypto runs on capital gains. Your real estate is run on capital gains. But the thing is this. I'll start with real estate first. If you have a house and it's $300,000, all of a sudden it goes up to $500,000. You're safe because you don't have to pay any capital gains up to $250,000. All right. So you're good. But the other part is, let's say you live in like in Austin, Texas, where you bought a house for $200,000. All of a sudden now it's $700,000. Well, you're going to owe capital gains on $250,000 in that case, because that's the $500,000 of profit you have. $250,000 is going to be capital gains. Now, depending on which tax bracket you're in, may depend on what you're going to pay on capital gains on that. But the point is, with crypto and with stocks, they also have capital gains. And the same thing holds true. I have a stock that I bought for $100. It goes up to $200. I sell it within 365 days, within the first year. I'm going to have to give $75 to Uncle Sam. I mean, $25 to Uncle Sam because it's 25% capital gains. If you buy a stock today and sell it before a year from now, and it's a profit, you got to pay 25% tax, capital gains. On the other hand, I bought a stock for $100. It goes up to $200. And then I waited till a year later. And a year and 1 day later, you owe 15% on capital gains. This is just general. So now I'll owe them $15, and there's a difference only of $10. Gino Chimiente says, I don't care about that $10 difference or percentage-wise difference because it's still profit to me, which he has a very good point. Take your profit and go home, which is like the casino. Many people sit at a casino. I've told the stories before. My friends at the casino, he starts with $100, $50. All of a sudden he has $5,000. I'm like, man, let's go. You can't break the bank here. They always have money. So he says, no, I'm winning. I'm doing good. That $5,000 goes to $4,000. Yo, let's go. $4,000 goes to $3,000. Yo, I'm trying to win it back. Gino Chimiente wouldn't have that problem. He would have said, hey, wait a minute. Now I started with $100. I got 5 G's. I'm out. So he would have ran with this profit. Nothing wrong with that. Car up 60% in year to date. What's up, Gino? Exactly. The rich invest in time. The poor invest in money. Exactly, Gino Scimienti, because time is priceless. So when you guys are sitting there going, I'll wait, I'll stay at my job this X amount of time and do what I have to do. First of all, your life is not guaranteed tomorrow. Anything can happen. That's the first thing. So therefore, that's why the rich invest in time, because you can't get time back. That 5 years or 10 years you work for another company and they said, no, Eric, you can't go on vacation right now. They're dictating what you can and can't do. Time, it cannot be replaced. All right. You guys may have known I did a motivational video probably a year ago where I was like, hey, Superman, let me get my cape. And I likened it to when you're 18 through about 45, you have regenerative powers, you're strong, you go work out, you do all kind of crazy things, you can have fun, you can stay up till whenever and then go back to work after 3 hours sleep or less. But when you're in that age bracket, most people are working for somebody else. 40 hours a week minimum. But we all know you don't wake up at the job. So you're really spending almost 55 hours a week between commuting and getting to and from work. So all that time during your Superman and Superwoman years, you're giving to an organization that would replace you if you drop dead tomorrow. All right? So once you start realizing that you're not guaranteed tomorrow, you might start having a little bit more fun on your own terms. And how do you get on your own terms? Gino Scimienti tells you right here. The rich invest in their time. And how do you invest in your time? By investing in assets that generate income, or you invest in assets that can create income. Either way, that is how you can switch up extra time that you can get because you'll have the money coming in. I definitely need to do a book signing in Hawaii with those rates. That's right. Exactly. Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Under $1,000 for a week in Maui, Big Island, Oahu, all of it. Gino, facts, exactly. John Ruck's in the house. Welcome to the Friday Night Live and the icon next to his name. So that means he's a member of the channel. So thank you so much. Any looking for a job? I am hiring. Okay. John Ruck, he's hiring. But first, John Ruck, what city, what state, and what's the job description or title? All right. The key to making money in stocks is not to get scared out of them. Very good, Gino Scimienti. That's why what happens, as we all know, what happened last week, was it, where the stock market went down like 3 days in a row to get out the weak hands, which is what we refer to as weak hands, is when people sell because they're scared that the price is going to go down instead of holding. The same thing happened with crypto. It dropped down to 50 from a high of 60. All of a sudden, people started selling their crypto. And now Bitcoin, for instance, is back up to 55, 56. And Ethereum went down to 2250 because I bought some when it went down there. And now it went up to like 2,700 in less than a week. But it got out all those weak hands. See, that's what he's talking about. They try to scare you out of your positions because it's volatile. Stocks go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. That's why you should invest in something you believe in. All right? All right, we have new member. 7 streams of dreams of income. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. The icon is now next to his name. He's always been here in the house, but now he's official, a member of the channel. That means he'll be on the Wednesday Night Live chat only for members. We have a Wednesday Night Live, which everybody can see, but not everybody can chat. Only members with the icons next to their name can chat on Wednesday Night Lives, and that's the one that was with Johan this past Wednesday, the real estate lawyer for the Dominican Republic. So check that one out. Good evening, YouTube fam. Good evening. Agree with Gino. Wages, taxes okay under 50K. But when your profits exceed 100K, be careful. Look for cap gain tax options. Exactly, Curtis Davis. Thank you so much for bringing that up because that was something that I forgot about. It does matter if you are able to write, which is, here's the thing I tried to say when I did the video about Biden's tax plan. You guys don't understand. It's not going to affect the top 1%ers like they think it is. It's a good thing on a bulletin board. It's a good rah-rah shishkum bob for the people who don't make 400 grand or $1 million. But the reality of the situation is, what can you do to me when I own a business? My business writes me a check. That's an entity. And I'm the CEO. I can tell my business I want a distribution. I can tell my business, hey, man, pay me $35,000 this year. That's it. I don't have to get them 400 grand. I mean, come on now. But the people who make 400 grand in the household where they have a W-2, they might have problems. They're going to have to pay extra taxes. But the millionaire guys, they own businesses. They're not going to care about that. They'll just say, hey, man, just write me. I just made 500 grand this year. Forget that. I'm not going to be paying taxes. In fact, I made 399,000 this year. I'm not paying additional taxes. What are you talking about? So just keep these things in mind. All right. Lots of love. I went to work with 1 hour sleep. We all did, Curtis Davis. You know what I'm saying? When you're Superman and Superwoman, we out till 2, 3 in the morning and knowing we got to get up to work and be at work at 6 a.m. You know, we all been there. You know, that's how it is. Time equals money when you're listening to the right people. Contacts and SSN Nation. Charlie's in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream, Charlie, with the icon next to your name. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And she is exactly right. Time equals money. That's it. If you can free yourself and become financially free, that's one thing. But to get your time on your own terms, that's a whole nother ball game. Don't worry about taxes. If you think about taxes, you will never make money. Exactly, Gino Shimiente. I have to agree with you because there's a situation that came up where I bought doggy coin for the recent one was 0.08. Okay, which was only like earlier, like 3-4 months back, whatever it was. It went up to 43 cents. So I was like, okay. I was like Gino Shimiente style. I'm like, I don't really care about the taxes. I went from 0.08 to like 35 cents. That is a lot of money. I said, thank you very much. I'll pay the 25%. I don't care about that. I didn't have to work for it. That's all I know. No, thank you at John Ruck. Only interested in more businesses. Exactly. Melanie Bonita singing the tune of the CEO of my life. That's right. She's only looking for numbers 24 and 25 streams of income. You can't do that when you're sitting at the job. All right. But I'm waiting on the John Ruck. Maybe it's an offer that I can't refuse. Last year was the best. Stocks went down 50%, but went back up 70%. Wendy's and many, many more. Dave and Buster. Yeah. This has been a great year, ladies and gentlemen. If you would have been around last year with the SSN Nation, and even if you would have just picked 5 things, you would be up damn near 40, 50%, maybe even more. All right. Wow, that's good info. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Appreciate it. Charlie, welcome to the fam. 7 streams of income. Exactly. He's in the house officially with the icon next to his name. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about the appreciation for a house. You guys already know. You already know about the Standard & Poor's has on average over the last 30 years gave annual returns of 12%. You know about all of that. So you have no excuses for getting your assets and understanding, make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. All right? That's what you want to do. Because you guys, trust me, if you're young, which pretty much 30, 40, 50 of 30 years ago, that's not grandma or granddad no more. You're still young. All right? Still able to do whatever you want. Don't waste another time while you're sitting there going, well, I'm going to wait till I'm 50, 60 to have a little fun or even start investing. Start investing now, even if you only had $20 extra. It doesn't matter. Just start. Get in the game. All right? That's what you have to do. All right. Melody Bonita, haha, ditto. Well, I don't think anyone want to go to New York. Uh-oh. But if so, are you around Western New York? If so, a surveillance supervisor position for a casino. Oh, that's not a bad job. And it pays nice. I am director. Well, there you go. All right. Anybody interested in a surveillance job at a casino in Western New York? They pay pretty decently. So, and you just got to look out for all kind of havoc at casinos. That's not bad. Thanks for offering that job, because you never know who has a job. You don't know who's watching. All right. Sometimes there's people watching who says, yeah, I can move to Western New York. So, yeah, I appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're an hour in. I'm going to need some water here. And we got to talk about it. In case you missed it, came in early. Here you go. SSN Nation, the new hats are going to be out. Actually, this is a prototype, but it's going to be thicker. It's going to be a 3D almost effect. So that one will be out. And then, of course, we got the new CEO of My Life's. Okay? So you guys can see. If you missed it, that's the new stuff. All right. Better life, snow. Better like snow. Most of the time as CEO, you control of annual income. Most are smart enough to buy out entire year, cash wise or time. People should say 50K my max. Then you distribute or liquidate asset next year. Exactly. Curtis David, there's so many different things that you can do that it's ridiculous. In fact, we were talking about this last Friday night where Victor Marrero was talking about JP Morgan doesn't disclose how the distributions and incomes of the top officials, the executives at JP Morgan. And I said, of course not, because there's so many different tricks that you can use, just like Jamie Dimon has a $1.5 million a year salary, allegedly. But he has a bonus of like 30 million. All right. Tax implications ordinarily are going to be something insane. He would have to give up damn near almost half. All right. It's a bonus and a 1.5 salary. Dude, his salary ends up being like 800,000. His bonus ends up being almost damn near 14 mil. You don't really think that's what's going to happen, do you? Because like I said before, the reason why they're not going to show any of their stuff is because all they're going to say is, I'm borrowing the money, and then he's going to pay it back. So then they're not going to have tax implications. That's the easiest way I can explain it to you. So you can reduce your tax implications when you're making money. But when you work for somebody else, you can't reduce your tax implications when you get a W-2. All right? That's how it works. Unless you have a big-time corporation, and then all of a sudden you're working hand in hand. You're saying, okay, give me a distribution. Call it a distribution. Don't call it a bonus. All right? All kind of crazy stuff. Now, Melanie Bonita, thank you so much. I love those hats. Thank you. They'll be up on the website at StopStrugglingNow.com starting not tomorrow, but in 2 days. All right. Nice color scheme on hat, red, black leather. Thank you so much, Curtis Davis. Yeah, y'all will see the official one on Monday. And on Monday's live, you'll be seeing the hard work equals entrepreneur t-shirts as well, as in Snowden at John Ruck. That's right. Oh, man. Yeah, if you missed that last video, that I also uploaded another video with the Snowden when he brought down the hammer on Sunil Tulsani at his own Zoom call. That was priceless. Oh, my. I was rolling when I saw that. I was like, are you kidding me? Man, that was priceless. Warren Buffett became a billionaire at the age of 51. Just goes to say, age is just a number to become super wealthy. Loving the new hats. Thank you so much for the feedback on the new hats. I appreciate that. And pointing out that Buffett became a billionaire at 51. There's only like 3,800 billionaires on the planet. So when you guys are all sitting there watching all this social media, thinking that all these guys buying these cars, houses, planes, and all that crap, there's only 3,800 billionaires on the planet. That's it. Out of 7.6 billion people. There's only 49 million millionaires on the planet out of 7.6 billion people. All right? So that just gives you an idea. Out of 7.6 billion people, there's less than 50 million billionaires and millionaires on the planet. Now, the sad part is 1% of the wealthiest in America own more than the bottom 50% of Americans. That's how crazy this is, right? So this is why in 2021, we got to get assets. 2018, I was talking assets. 2019, 2020, 2021, it's getting imperative now that you get the assets that's going to pay you while you're sleeping. And get as many of those as you can over the next 12 months. All right, it's not that hard. We have the internet. Down below, I have the live stream software, StreamYard, that I'm using right now. Also down below, if you want to do podcasts, I have that down below. Free. Buzzsprout is free. StreamYard is free. This is a way you can do live streams on different platforms at the same time. Like right now, we're on not Instagram, we're on Twitter and on the Facebook group. Can also see the live stream. All right? I don't have my Haps up tonight, but Haps allows you to do live streams for free also on your cell phone. All right? You can use these vehicles just like Melody Bonita used Clubhouse to get another stream of income. I don't know if I have my Clubhouse link down below for Android users, but you can at least sign up, but you're going to need somebody to invite you if you're an Android user to get to Clubhouse. You can listen and you can chat on Clubhouse. You just can't invite people and you can't open rooms with the Clubhouse app. So that's how we do it. All right? Better to have corp than pay to self. Exactly. Wilson Koo's in the house with the icon next to his name. Love the hats. Thank you so much, John Ruck. I appreciate it. Wilson Koo. Exactly. Curtis Davis. Yes, sir. Tax implications. Love it. Exactly. The snowman done in the pic. Exactly. That was priceless stuff right there, man. The Private Investment Club, in case you guys don't know what PIC is. And it was, check out the latest video I did with, that has the, I can't remember the title of it, but it just dropped yesterday. And you'll see what we're talking about. Just watch the video. Just watch it, because Snowden's laying down, you know, what he did, and the government has people's phone numbers. They have your emails. All of it's tracked, ladies and gentlemen. He blew the whistle, and now he's, you know, over in Russia because he can't come back to the USA because this free country, allegedly, is spying on its citizens, and they're calling communist countries bad. This is killing me. And so they don't want him anywhere in our country. They're calling him like a traitor or something. Charlie, that's a good Friday fact. Thanks for that info. I'm going to tell my daughter that. Exactly. Exactly. Good fun fact there, Tanisha Lyles. We'll try to find out what happened after the shutdown by Snowden from internal source. Yeah. Driving, but I'm listening and learning. Moses Tillman is still touching bases with us while he's driving. And notice he has that icon next to his name. So thank you once again for your support and for listening while driving. Thank you. I appreciate that. And by the way, anybody who sees this, the live streams are not on podcast, but all the regular videos, they're on the Stop Struggling Now podcast. You know, iTunes, iHeart, Stitcher, a few others. And why? Because on Buzzsprout, they help me get on these other platforms. So yes, Stop Struggling Now does have a podcast. Doesn't run live though. It only runs pre-recorded. People don't understand that CEOs and top directors, i.e. JP Morgan, make more money from restricted stock units, annual payouts, than their actual salaries. Don't let Google fool you. Victor Marrero breaking it down even further. Exactly. They don't tell you what their salaries are. They just go, oh yeah, 1.5 million. And just like I was saying, Jamie Dimon and all the rest of them aren't stupid enough to get 1.5 million on a W-2. Are you kidding me? That ain't going to happen. They would owe half the money. So what are they going to do? Here's another trick. Restricted stock units. Very good, Victor Marrero. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. And that's why they don't let people see their salary and how they're getting paid. Successful investing is anticipating the anticipation of others. Oh, man, you couldn't have said that any better, Gino Chimiente. That is exactly right. Social media and books are excellent because they are entertaining people or training people after one-time effort. The video or image plays over and over and pays percentage. Exactly. That's what it is. That's how the gurus do it. He should go to Israel as they made Pegasus. Yo, yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. They're part of this. That's why Israel is good friends with the USA. Snowden blew the whistle in 2011, 2013, and still can't come home. Exactly. It's a shame. It's a shame. Telling the American people that all of your activity is being tracked. None of it. He's like, I can't take this anymore. You're not the land of the free. You're really not. You're surveilling people worse than a communist country. Here we go again, getting myself in trouble because we're talking about the government. Those guys, not your friend. Those guys, Patriot Act. Those guys who says my Huawei phone is being tracked by the Chinese government, but yet the American government tracks everybody's phone. This is killing me, man. This is killing me. This is priceless stuff. You can't write this, make this crap up. Man. All right, man. Let's get down to it. All right. We're at an hour and 22 minutes in on a Friday night live stream. So, of course, if you're new here, we can talk about anything. Real estate investing, stock investing. What else can we talk about? Anything you want. And that's how we do it here. All right. Anybody have anything that's happening? Because I have not been investing, as you know, this week, but I did enjoy receiving dividends from AGNC. A is in Apple, G is in George, N is in Nancy, C, from when we invested a year ago or so, whenever, and it was 14% on your money at the time. So now I'm still earning 14% on my money. PSEC, at one time it was 17% on your money. I'm still making 17% on my money. ORC, 14% on your money. Right now, I think it's at 12. All those dividends are coming in the past 3 or 4 days. Members of the channel, I posted on the community tab so they could see it. So, again, there are dividends funds. Those are assets. All right, let's go. I missed something. Let's see. Snowden. Yeah, and WhatsApp, tracking your activities with Facebook. Exactly. Facebook tracker. They basically are the government as far as I'm concerned. All these companies, Google, Facebook, all of them. Snapchat, they're all helping the government track you. On your phones, have GPS, turn them on, so then you can use Uber and things like that. It's all trackable. All you need for a lifetime successful investment, a few big winners. And the pluses from those will overwhelm the minuses from the stocks that don't work out. Exactly, Gino Chimienti. I can attest to that because when I had all the winners, a lot of winners, I started deviating, saying, okay, I'm going to buy like JACQ. I'm going to buy BNGO. I'm going to buy a bunch of things that I normally probably wouldn't have invested in because they were like penny stocks, except penny stocks in different fields. And so that brought down my overall annual return year over year because I was buying these other ones like the CCIVs, which is Lucid Motors and Workhorse and these kind of things. But he's right. But we had so many winners that everything works out fine. But could have eliminated some of those other fringe investments, then I would have actually had a higher return by 20%. Well, no doubt, 20%. So that's what he's saying. You have to invest as long as you have a few big winners that will offset the negative. And that's all you could want. And you can go the easy route. Standard & Poor's. Some of you may say, Eric, what are index funds? Some of the index funds. I always say Vanguard because they have the cheapest expense ratio. So go like VTI, V as in Victor, T as in Tom, I. Go like V as in Victor, OO, VTSAX. I mean, that's some. VCR. Schwab even has some. Somebody will chime in. I don't have any Schwab, but Schwab has like a S&P 500 index fund. But index fund could be for the S&P 500. It could be for NASDAQ. It could be for the Dow Jones. All right. So any one of those. ARK Invest has funds, but those aren't so much index funds. They're just basically going into like fintech, space, genome, certain industries. That's what they invest in, which I like as well. And that's why that woman has had 20, 30, 40, 50% annual returns over the last 5 years for each year. All right. She's doubled people's money in like 2 years. Now, of course, we've had a bull run in the last, 12 years. But nonetheless, she's getting returns better than 12%, better than 20%. So that's how you do it. There's always going to be winners. All right. Let's see. Charlie. Eric, have you seen the IRS are looking to hire hackers to gain access to crypto accounts? Yes, I have. Like I said, anybody under the illusion thinking they live in a free country, I seriously hope you wake up. Now you may start understanding why some people have denounced their citizenship, why some people are thinking about getting properties outside of the country. You might start thinking, why are people doing this? There's reasons. Exactly this right here. They're hiring hackers to bust into people's accounts. This is insane stuff. Insane. Any knowledge of Tron on Coinbase? Lateef Killingsworth, welcome to the Friday night live stream. No knowledge, but you can buy, I think you can buy Tron on Coinbase now. But I'm not really a fan of Tron. I still have probably Tron locked up somewhere because back in the day, Tron was like, I think there's still 30 cents or whatever, 3 cents. So I have no idea. AVGO FCX. Okay, we know about FCX. Let's see what's been happening with FCX. I haven't checked it out in a while. Let's go look it up. Let's see what's happening. Should be doing good, I would think. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong tab, but welcome back. All right, now Ace, and I lost the, let me go get this back to the page. Sorry about that. I haven't done it in a while, but it happened again where I clicked on the tab that said no go. Where's the, let's go to Standard and Poor, then I'll go. All right. Let's go see what this ACX is. I'm not familiar with this. That what it was? Oh, AVGO. What am I talking about? Okay. AVGO. Let's go see who this is. Broadcom. All right, Broadcom's fine. 3.6%. 1 year, almost doubled. So Broadcom still doing damage. Semiconductors still doing damage. And you know I agree with any semiconductor stocks. So here we go. You know the usual. Let's go with the SOXL. That is bullish. There's a shortage. So again, that's a little bit different type of investment. We got TSEM. All right, Tower Semiconductor. Let's go see what's been happening. Just a little movement. What else we got? TSM. Taiwan Semiconductor. 85. They got a movement as well, 30%. I'm sure there's a few more, but semiconductors, there's a shortage, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why that is always a good thing to invest in right now. Gino, I agree. When you are up 400 or 100% on Tesla, Square, and many others, you can risk more on the random stocks. That's the way I look at it, Mr. Financial. AMT, I like AMT. I like AMT. No problem. American Tower. Yep. We like AMT. Even though it's moving sideways, still like AMT. No problem. MO just paid out their dividend today. I didn't get any notification. What do you mean? Okay, I'll have to check it later. That's good news. That means I'll be getting some. MO, Altria. That's what MO is, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, why don't I show people? Because let's just go show you the dividend. All right. The Altria Group, 7% on your money from the investment and a little appreciation year over year. Is that 20%? Yeah, it looks like 20% or more. 25% increase, plus we're getting 7% on our money from MO. You got to love it, ladies and gentlemen. Win-win. So that means I'll be posting tomorrow. I'm surprised. I don't even think I looked at my Webull account today. Mo just paid out. Right on. Gino, my overall gains like 888% before GME or Novax or VIX. Good God almighty. That is awesome. Grayscale, Ethereum Trust. Yeah, GBTC. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Grayscale Ethereum Trust is ETHE, I believe. ETHE. That should be Grayscale Ethereum, yeah. That's exactly right. I haven't invested in any of the Grayscale products. I just invest in ETH and Bitcoin directly. The reason being, I'll just tell everybody, the reason why is it's simple, even though it's $27, but the reason why is because they have expenses. They charge like 2% in expenses. So either way, it's going to cost me almost 2 or 3% to upload to Coinbase. So I guess it's the same thing. It kind of doesn't matter. So, but look here. Just 6 months ago, it was $6. And now the ETH is up to 27. So what is that? 4 times your money? Yeah, that's pretty good. In 6 months. GBTC, we're spoiled. 400% on your money, 300% on your money, we're spoiled. Same thing here, 15, so that means another 3 times your money. I mean, we're spoiled. This is not normal, ladies and gentlemen. Also, GBTC and ETHE is an over-the-counter market. You can trade free over-the-counter markets at Fidelity. So I recently got Fidelity about 2 or 3 months back because I got tired of not being able to do over-the-counter market trades for free. E-Trade charges, and other companies I have stocks at charge. So I finally was able to do Fidelity where they don't charge me. So it ends up being a beautiful thing. In case you want to get over the counter market stocks like Grayscales or any others, then you got to go to a place that charges 0 fees. Any fee siphons off your wealth. Wilson Koo been involved with AMT and CCI since 2018. Yes, reaping the rewards. Curtis Davis, and he was helping everybody out last year with both. The higher up the food chain, the more you know how they track you. Exactly, because people start realizing that everything they do, like once you make more money, you go to the bank, all of a sudden there'll be weird stuff happening. You'll be like, hey, I need like $12,000. And all of a sudden it's like, what's the problem? And take 10, 15 minutes, come back, stuff like that. You go to a casino, cashing in and cashing out chips. All of a sudden they're like, hey, you need to sign this. You got more than like 15 G's or 20 G's here. What are you talking about? Normal people only, cash in $500, $1,000, $4,000 or whatever, no biggie. But when you start adding up some numbers, all of a sudden they want you to sign stuff and you're like, wait, isn't this like my winnings, my money? Why am I signing stuff? Then you start realizing Big Brother is watching. And why are they watching? I thought I lived in the land of the free. Pi has just released their wallet. Okay. All right. That's good heads up on that. Because this is one of those crypto plays. These cryptocurrencies go up so fast. They're almost like a pump and dump, but it's hard to not want to miss out when something where you could have put in $50 and it could be like $1,000 in a week. I mean, you hate to miss out on this. And then, of course, it'll drop all the way back down and then some. Wilson Koo, of course, we are in GBTC and ETH. I knew about Grayscale in 2016 when it hit $99 or 99 cents. That's got to be 99 cents. Curtis Davis, we are a small school of fish with no identifiable markers, so we are good. Wilson Koo, no, you got identifiable markers. And you're in Canada, I believe. Should I invest in VPN first before investing in crypto? DVDGANTT1, welcome to the Friday night live stream. No. It depends. Where do you live? If you live in America, then most people got to use Coinbase. Or now, Celsius Network down below, Voyager down below, you can deposit directly onto their platforms. You don't have to go to Coinbase now. That's right. It's happening. It's going down. And you earn interest on your money at Celsius Network, or crypto, that is. You earn interest on your crypto at Celsius Network. No minimums. Unlike Voyager, who charges you got to have a certain amount of the coin before they give you interest. So this is why I'm bullish on Celsius Network. I'm not bullish on BlockFi. They just reduced their rates. I'm really not bullish on Voyager because of what they do too, where they say, well, you got to have a minimum of 0.5 ETH or 0.2 BTC before we give you interest. Then if you have over a certain amount of dollars or coins, then they reduce your interest. I'm like, what the heck are you guys doing? So Celsius all the way right now. If you deposit $400 or more over into Celsius, your first deposit, you'll get $40 free of Bitcoin. So please use my link down below. And while you're at it, if you're new here, get your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull down below. And if you want some $10 of Bitcoin for free, please use my link down below for Coinbase. When you get to Coinbase, you can actually learn about other crypto, and they give you some more free money. Crypto. They give you more free crypto, whether it's $1 here, $3 there, $5 there. But nonetheless, learn about crypto. They give you crypto at Coinbase. So that's how you can get freebies. Then after the freebies, you have to determine if you want to start investing weekly or monthly. But either way, dollar cost average. So that way you don't care if the price goes up, you're still investing. If the price goes down, you're still investing. And hold on tight, because if you're new and don't know about crypto, Bitcoin year over year did 700 and roughly 35% approximately. Ethereum 1,400%, to give you an idea, year over year. And they've already, I don't even know what this year they've done, but we're going to go look, right? We're going to go see, because they keep going up and down. So I don't know what's been happening year to date. So let's go see. Now, see, they get $5 for free, but use my link down below. You get $10 for free. All right. Now, let's go see. Let's go take a look at some of this crypto. What's been happening? Bitcoin. Oh, they're up to 58 now, ladies and gentlemen, almost back to 60. And Ethereum is over 28 again. All right. So if you simply would have invested at the 2250 mark, and now it's 28, let's go look. Oh, this isn't, they don't have year to date. So I'm not going to be able to do year to date, unfortunately. Year to date right now is 559% with Bitcoin. So year over year. So Bitcoin's all the rage once again. It's just a matter of time. Everybody is joining the bandwagon with the top two, with the ETH and with the Bitcoin. Binance keeps skyrocketing, BNB. Let's see what they're doing. 12. That's what I thought it was 1,400%. It's 1,200% 1 year ago till today. So they don't give you the year to date, so I can't really say. But 1 month, 53%. So this is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. You need to start expanding your horizons when it comes. But no, you don't need a VPN. All right? I'm still wet behind the ears about the crypto space. It's all right, DVD. It's all new. Even though crypto's been out, but it was Bitcoin from 12 years ago. It's all been like muddied in the waters because governments have banned, governments have stopped crypto exchanges, all kind of things. So right now it's kind of formulating in reality. And so most people, it's new. All right. So just keep that in mind, and you're asking questions, which is the first part of learning. You got to ask questions. So the easiest thing is, if you're in the United States, the easiest thing is to either do Coinbase, which unfortunately they charge an arm and a leg in fees, or like I said, Celsius Network, you can upload onto their platform directly now. So I would strongly recommend earning interest daily on your crypto that's sitting there. That would be Celsius Network or Voyager as well. But Voyager will not give you have to have a minimum of the certain coin, versus Celsius. No matter whatever you have in there, you're earning interest. They don't have this minimum and then change your rates if you have more than a certain amount, like BlockFi and Voyager's doing. Also, Nexo is my other company that I like that gives interest daily. I do not have a link down below, but I'll have to add it after this live stream. All right. But you're asking questions. That's what you should be doing. All right. Tesla rumored to release next month, TLC, or Tesla Feet in New York, Manhattan. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gino Scimienti, he keeps saying Tesla's going to move sideways, but I'm bullish with Tesla. I have to say it. Robo-taxis on the way, or taxis with a human sitting behind the wheel on the way. Either way, on the way. It's happening. Curtis Davis, you are rocking. Exactly. And he's been here the whole time, ladies and gentlemen, dropping gems for the last 2.5 years to anybody that would listen. So anybody could have joined in on maybe not the 800% part, but you could have damn near did the 100 or 200% part. All right. All the stocks I hold, it seems like every day I get paid the dividends. Every day I get paid. I put money in my pocket all 30 days. Gino Shimiente, I know what you're saying. It's what it's like. Members with the icon next to their name, I post up what I get sometimes from Webull when they tell me, hey, Eric, because it makes it nice and easy. It lists out which stocks gave dividends. And it seems like I do it not every day, but I usually have 3 or 4 a week. So it almost turns out to every day. But yeah, I'm along those same terms, same line. That's why dividend stocks are powerful, because a lot of people will sit there and say they don't like dividend stocks. I like dividend stocks personally, because if I get in at 12%, I know I'm getting 12%. If I get 14%, I'm getting 14%. If I do 7%, I'm getting 7. Perfect example, AT&T. For the first 2 years ago until this year, I was telling people to get AT&T. Why? Because for the price point AT&T was selling at, it was at 10% on your money. And they've been giving dividends for 52 years. So 10% on your money, you got to get it when you can. So now 2, 3, 4 years ago, AT&T, when it was actually earning a little bit more than 10%. But the point is, still earning money from an investment I made years ago. That's what we're talking about here with Gino Shimiente. He's getting every day money while he sleeps. That's an asset. All right? Don't be scared. Start, ladies and gentlemen. Just because your first dividend check might be $3, that's still $3 more than you had. You didn't have to work for it. And you reinvest it. In fact, Gino Shimiente, let me know if you're reinvesting it. All right, reinvesting your dividends. I reinvest my dividends when I can on all platforms. The only platform I can't is Webull. But every platform, I just do reinvestments. So let me know, Gino, if you do yours reinvestment, or do you just let it sit in your account? But that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You just start and then just stay motivated. Keep doing it. Whether you don't have to have $800 a month or $1,000 a month. Just start with whatever you can afford. That's it. Whatever you can afford to lose, just start with that. I use CoinSmart in Canada, and fees are within $2 CAD for buying. Oh, my God, that is awesome. We don't have that luxury at all. None of that. SPRWF, a wheat penny stock, will be acquired by Canopy. SPRWF is still trading as a penny stock to this day. wait, that's too many letters. SPRWF. Let's go look. Let's go see SPRWF. So it is over the counter. SPRWF. 30 cents. Supreme Cannabis Company. Well, nothing's been happening. It's just been hovering. Let's see. Supreme schedules cannabis growth buys Supreme. $345 million deal. There it is. It already happened 3 weeks ago. That's interesting. What's the price? Under the terms of the agreement, each Supreme Cannabis share is worth 1 cent of Canopy common share and 0.0 of a cent in cash. That's interesting. I don't know what that translates to, but that doesn't seem like I'm going to be happy about that. Wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, wait, am I on the... Okay, we got to go back and look at this. That was over the counter, right? Oh, you guys didn't even see this. That was over the counter. Let's go look. Over the counter. Yeah, that's over the counter. 30 cents. Or is that 3 cents? No, that's 30 cents. So it happened, well, the announcement happened 3 weeks ago, but apparently it's not. The firm engages in production and sale of medical cannabis. It operates through the following brands: 7 Acres, Blisco, Travera, supreme heights, 54% year over year. With every dollar CG rises, so does the value of your shares. Merger won't complete before end of June. Well, there we go. All right, there you have it. Somebody could take a small risk, 30 cents a share, if you want to. PI is geared for transactions under the 10K payments. All right. Yes, at Wilson Koo, I got some hardcore crypto friends like PI. I guess that's PI, Atomic Wallet. In USA, Eric B. All right. Well, then, yeah, but you don't have to worry about the VPN, man. Safe Moon, forget about it. What in the world? Where can I purchase Safe Moon crypto? I have no idea. Maybe somebody will chime in and let me know, because I have no idea. I haven't purchased any myself because it almost was like a pump and dump. Martin O'Shield, through my brokerage firm here in Chicago, Tasty Trade allows for trading stocks, options, futures, and digital currencies right now from a single platform. This upcoming week, you can buy PaxG Gold. Cool. I've heard of Tasty Trade. What's the fees, though? That's the big question of the day. Meaning you can purchase physical gold with digital token PaxG, which will be made available to Tasty Trade customers. No other brokerage firm offers such in the USA today. Yeah, you're right. Let me see, stocks, options, futures. Yeah, you're right. I don't think any does all of these, and digital currencies. So now what does Tasty Trade? Let's go look. Let's go look. Tasty Trade. Let's go see. Heard of them. Let's see. Tasty Trade. Okay. That's funny. All right. Tasty Trade. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what this is. It's relatively. Okay. Passive income. On demand. Okay, I'm looking to find which coins they have. That's what I'm looking for. Tasty Bites, splash, splash, splash. I don't see it. This isn't helping. This isn't helping. They don't just outright say it. I don't understand that, but I was looking for certain coins. This won't help me either. Oh, here we go. Pricing. 0 commission to close. Stocks, 0. Cryptocurrencies, 1% capped at $10. Futures, 25 cents per contract. CME, 1.25 per contract, $1.25. CME options on micro futures $1.50, and on regular options on futures $2.50. Options, stocks. Equity options. Okay. Little fees, but they do a few things. There we go. Meaning you can purchase, the physical gold part is what I'm interested in. Lots going on, sure is. You got that right. Yeah, that's a ton of stuff going on. I love 24/7 cycle of crypto because love the rush of weekend money. Exactly. Friday night, just got paid, party bumping. Happy, great Friday night, all my future super wealthy fam. Charlie, that's right. The emerging millionaires are in the house. Thank you so much for being here on the Friday night stream, and appreciate your support and your input as usual. Much appreciated. Have a good evening. People got 2 days of making profits when people are free. They invest. Exactly. Thank you. You're welcome, DVD. All right. Many crypto people are thousandaires or millionaires because they started 4 years ago. With it was high risk. Key meaning time. 15K became 200K or more. Exactly. Exactly. In fact, 2 years ago, when we were talking about cloud token, Ethereum was like $1.50, and Bitcoin was like $4,000. So yeah, that 15K, if they would have put it in either one, would easily be over 200 grand. Oh my, DVD Gant one $10 donation. Thank you so much for that donation. I humbly appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Curtis Davis, I reinvest my dividends. Yeah, that's what I do too. I need to be like Gino Scimiente and get dividends every day. That's another goal that I need to work toward. Oh, no. No, missed 23 streams, now trying to get some more streams. Yep, but that's right. I'm glad to hear it. That's how we do it. Every day you're trying to get it. And like I said, there's some companies, AGNC, PSEC, dividends every month. And in fact, I can't even keep track because I think there's some other ones, but those are the two that I remember because I tell everybody all the time because those are my first go-to ones, AGNC and PSEC. All right. Hype. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Glad to see you. $1 commissions or less, the cheapest in USA. It makes Coinbase look like exploiters. Yeah, Coinbase are exploiters. And now they are, COIN. They're on the stock exchange. So that's their whole thing, is to extract as much profit for their shareholders. Unfortunately, that's why they're going to be left. And that's why people are going to other places like Tasty Trades, like a Celsius Network, because when you have no fees coming in and going out, when you're sending money, changing money around or crypto around, they're going to be hurting here if people wake up and find out about these other companies. VeChain is up 7.25%. You guys know VeChain. You should be in VeChain. Diesel Mike, thank you so much for mentioning that. VeChain is one of those cryptos, ladies and gentlemen. That's an actual chain. That's actually a blockchain. At one time, they were 8 cents, 7 cents, 9 cents. I think right now, let's go look. I think they're at, 20 cents now or something? Maybe even more because they skyrocketed. So let's go look at some VeChain, shall we? Let's see. This is moving kind of slow tonight. Let's see what's happening here. Ample fourth governance token keeps going up. That's the fourth. I learned about the fourth, earned $3 in fourth. I was finding out about them. So that's where the extra free money comes when you learn about tokens. All right, let's go see VeChain. Hey, where is it? Okay, that's interesting. Let's see, where's VeChain at? Should have just put it in instead of looking for it. Okay, not on the front page. VeChain price. That means I got to go to coin. There it is, 19 cents. All right, so it came down a little bit. Was up higher than that at one time, but with everything, they're volatile all the time. Yeah, so see here, it was 8 cents in April. And so you doubled your money. And then some. But there you have it. There's VeChain. Oh my. WNPFE pay dividends next week or May. Okay. Speaking of that, I don't know what OMF is. I don't know what that is. One Main Holdings. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I've heard of One Main, but I didn't know that was their symbol because I'm not investing in One Main. 4.92%. And they've doubled. And then some in 1 year. American Financial Services Holding Company. Yep, big time. They're in the financial space. Gotta like that. WMT. Let's go see what WMT. Walmart. Can't go wrong with Walmart, even though they give 1.57%. But these guys are Walmart, Amazon, Target, even a Gino Scimiente stock keeps rising. Chipotle, CMG. Yep, Just keeps going. CMT, the perfect setup, perfect franchise, perfect everything. So I can't say anything bad. Apple, US Steel 2, pay dividends next month too. Oh yeah, Apple, US Steel is the symbol. X is for US Steel. Glad, Visa, Microsoft around May 20th. Yeah, so all that's coming, although I don't have Glad or Visa. I have Microsoft. So again, this just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, these are assets. This is money you've already spent, and you now have money coming in from when you spent it years, months ago. And that's what you want to do. All right, we're at the 2-hour mark on a Friday Night Live, so please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. And if you like even more what we talk about, I rarely mention this, but down below in the description, please sign up for the newsletter. The reason why I should be mentioning this every time is because YouTube does not send out notifications to everybody about when I download videos or upload videos and when I do live streams. They only tell 10% of the subscribers. That's pretty much it. All right. So please sign up for the newsletter down near the bottom of the description below this video. All right. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. We're almost going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have anything else to show you. I just wanted to say again, why are you afraid of getting assets? Because you're wasting money every day anyhow. How many of you went to Starbucks this night? How many of you said, you know what, I'm going to go to dinner or a happy hour or go meet with friends, and you didn't care about spending money? But that same money you will not put into an asset that sits there. But you'll sit out there and say, you know what, I'm going to go pop bottles. I'm going to go out to wherever and spend this money. I'm going shopping at the mall. You'll spend that money freely like it's no problem. But as soon as somebody says, why don't you use that same amount and invest it for your future? All of a sudden, people have problems. And that's why the top 10% own 92% of the stock market. All right. Crypto, once in a lifetime investment. Exactly. Even if you don't understand crypto, you should take a leap of faith. It doesn't take that much. All right. Take a leap of faith with Bitcoin, with Ethereum. There may be a few others. Like I always say Polkadot. I also say Chainlink. Those are the ones. VeChain even. I mean, there's several. There's so many that anything can happen. Pancake, Binance, BNB. I mean, the sky is the limit. And the beauty of it is, once again, you can borrow against your assets, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, whether it's crypto. The thing about Celsius Network and crypto is if you borrow 25% or less of your assets, they give you a 1% loan. And the 1% loan is not like a hard money loan. It's not like you got to give it back in 6 months, 12 months. You can actually give it back over the course of 36 months. And guess what else? You're paying interest only until the 36th month where it's a balloon payment. And no, once you borrow 25% against your assets, you will no longer earn interest. So there would have been a way to double dip, but you cannot double dip like that. All right. So just letting you know, that's why you go get Celsius Network and look at the link down below. Put $400 or more into Celsius Network. All right. And speaking of that, I will say, he said once in a lifetime opportunity. 2 years ago, there was this cloud token, which was trying to do what Celsius token is doing now. But 2 years, 3 years ago, there weren't any jurisdictions. So you couldn't actually just go to a country and say, hey, how much is it going to cost to get this license? So he was just doing this. All right. So then countries started banning them, freezing their accounts, doing all this kind of stuff. But at the time, you could have put $500 of Ethereum or Bitcoin in your cloud token wallet, and they gave you interest every day on your crypto. All right? This is like 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And not only that, they already had a debit card, so you could actually use your card at the store with a logo, Visa or MasterCard. I can't remember which one. So he was already doing that. The governments in Asia were like, oh, hold on now. You know, they got a lot of communist and dictatorial governments there. They are like, hold on, you're trying to help all these poor people? No. We got to freeze this stuff. Hold on here. So in the meantime, he was already ahead of the curve. But the good news is they had a little problem, but they didn't leave, but their money's still sitting there. So what I'm trying to bring this, why I'm saying this is, if you would have just invested $500 3 years ago, granted, the Ethereum I'm talking about was only 150 or something like that, you would have like three plus Ethereum coins. Those 3 coins at $500 would now be almost 9,000 right now. To give you guys an idea, the greatest transfer of wealth is happening right now. You just got to get in the game, whether it's $10, whether it's 20, whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000, get in the game. Because we don't know what's going to happen. It is a risk. When you invest, it's a risk. There's always a risk when you invest. But again, the reason why this is titled, Why Are You Afraid of Getting Assets? Is because when you're buying the TVs, when you're buying the shoes, the furniture, the refrigerators, the hats, the collectibles, the whatever, the food, the cable, the pay-per-view, you don't think anything about it's a waste of money. But as soon as you say, well, hey, I can put in this $100 and I might lose it, and you're sitting there spending thousands every month and you don't care. It doesn't give you nothing back. And you're sitting there worrying about $100. So just keep this in mind. This is why I keep going down this path for 2021. We're almost 5 months into 2021. May 1st is tomorrow. You're going to keep hearing me beat this drum for the next 6 months about get assets, get your extra streams of income, and there's ways you can do it. And I have links down below for your free live streaming from StreamYard, link down below. The free podcast from Buzzsprout, link down below. You can start your podcast Buzzsprout. If you're an Apple user, get Clubhouse. Start opening up rooms if that's the type of person you are and start talking. Melody Bonita, who has 23 streams of income, that's one of her streams of income because she was able to become monetized. It's the future, ladies and gentlemen. Monetize yourself. You don't have to be branded like you see a lot of people out here who's running like, you know, doing all these camera moves and all that. If that's you, then do it. Make money from that. There's no shame in that. Do it. But you need to monetize yourself when you're not relying on the government and you're not relying on whoever your employer is. Because your employer is basically at the mercy of the economy. And just like the pandemic, if you haven't learned anything from the pandemic, businesses did not know they were going to be out of business last year due to a pandemic, which means millions of people are out of work and no fault of anybody's. All right. So if you were monetized or had streams of income, you're not hit as hard at once you lost a job because you already had the extra streams coming in. And that's where you want to make sure you always sit in your life, that you always have extra streams of income coming in, no matter how small it is. Because you can start small. That's how it always works. And then you work your way up. But you got to start, and you want to get 6, 7, 8. Try to get at least 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, whatever you can get. But more than one would be helpful. All right? And then that way, you can always fall back and say, well, I didn't make as much from my job or I got laid off. At least you know you'll have some revenue coming in, and now you may be able to ramp it up even better because you have free time on your hands. All right? Those are assets. You want to make sure you're an asset. So you always have to learn. You always have to ask questions. You always have to look forward to the future. Nothing remains constant. This is one of the downfalls when people think about that they can just go and retire, that they can just be like, you know what, I'm just going to go retire. Well, it's not that easy because laws change, tax implications change, new things come out. So 30 years ago, people were like, the internet's going to be nothing. You're not going to be able to shop on the internet. What are you talking about? So all those people were the naysayers who didn't want to participate in the internet economy. They got left behind. They're out of business. And now Amazon is eating everybody's lunch. Walmart is eating everybody's lunch. So Target eating everybody's lunch. So now there are companies that were around 20 years ago are not around now. And now there's other companies that can't even compete. They're out of business as well. So these are the kind of things that always happen. So next 10 years, there's going to be other companies that are going to come about that's going to offset some other industries and upset people, disrupt, and they're going to be out of business. So you have to think like this as well. Be the CEO of your life. Might as well give the promo for the hats, CEO of my life. You got to be the CEO. All right? Nobody else is responsible for your financial future. This is what they don't tell you in school. So for 12 years, while you're getting the propaganda in school, they're telling you get a job, work for somebody else, give them your 401k money or put your money in a mutual fund. And then when you're 60 years old, you'll be able to retire. And nobody ever says, well, wait, 18 to 60, what am I supposed to be doing? Working for somebody? Makes no sense. And then as you get older, you find out, wait a minute, you mean I could be saving on taxes if I have my own business? So this is how the wealthy people get wealthier. They're not paying the same amount of taxes as I am percentage-wise. So you got to start thinking. Thanks, Eric. You're welcome, Curtis Davis. Thank you for the gems. Thank you, Eric, SSN fam. Thank you, Tanisha. We're about to wrap it up. Got to get that hat. All right, it'll be on the StopStrugglingNow.com website on Sunday. No later than Sunday. It might be up tomorrow, but it'll be on Sunday for sure. All right, and we have some other goodies. Safe Moon on Bitmart to buy. Moses Tillman, can USA citizens buy on Bitmart? That's the $1 million question. Melody Bonita, thank you so much. That's the $1 million question, Moses Tillman. Can USA citizens buy on Bitmart? In fact, let's go look at this Safe Moon. I'm pretty sure this has to be a pump and dump, right? Let's see what's been happening. Wait, Safe Moon is on Coinbase? Okay, it's not tradable, though. Yeah, it's not supported. I knew that. That would have been interesting. Okay, oh, it's at 0.00. So what's been happening? Yeah, it's been going down. I don't know what the number is because that's what, a thousandth, that's a 10,000th, 100,000. Yeah, that's 100,000. But it's dropped. I don't know what that percent. Oh, 23% drop in a week. But here we go. What day is that? April 20th, it was at its peak. So for the last 10 days, it's been coming back down. So that's what I call a pump and dump. Excitement, April 16th through April 20th. And then from April 20th, well, downhill. But hell, that 5-cent thing, even if you put $10 on it, and all of a sudden one day it woke up and it was $1, that's a lot of money. All right? That's a lot of money. So, thank you so much. Yep, thanks. I could have went down here and found out the number. That's what I was talking about. Tampa, we in here. Exactly. Jeez, I didn't realize Moses Tillman was in Tampa. Melanie, Victor Marrero. Jeez, I'm probably missing somebody else who's also in the Tampa Bay area. This is wild. Hey, Florida, the state where you have no state income tax, where your LLC and S Corp has no corporate tax. Only if you have a C Corp do you pay tax. And now you're wondering why more people are moving to Florida. Pretty simple. All right. Not that hard. Cheaper property, no taxes, or lower taxes, I'll put it that way. Good reasons. All right. They're building the infrastructure in some cities like Orlando, Tampa, Miami, Jacksonville, and some of this Naples, but right now, Miami is booming, ladies and gentlemen. Downtown Miami. Okay, hold on. There may be somebody here who might be interested in downtown Miami property. And again, I'm bullish. Nativo Miami is what I'm bullish on. All right. The reason why I'm bullish, pre-construction, built for Airbnb and rentals. So that's why I'm bullish on this. That's why I'm bullish. Built for Airbnb, built for, and not only is it built for that, this comes fully furnished. Now you guys are going, it's in downtown Miami, and most people would be thinking 700,000, $1 million. No, a studio unit that sleeps 4 is $352,000. All right, that is it. And here is some of the amenities right here. This lounge area is called the movie theater lounge or movie lounge or whatever they call it, right off of the pool area. Again, this is what the furnishings are going to look like. This seems to be a 1-bedroom right here. So if it was a studio, this would be a sofa sleeper, but it's not the studio unit. That's a penthouses. You can see where it's at. There's the Freedom Tower. That red is the Freedom Tower. And the lit building behind it right here, that's Nativo. Some of you will have ocean views or bay views. This is American Airlines Arena. This is Bayfront Park. This is where the Ultra Music Festival is and other festivals. This is obviously where there are Miami Heat games and concerts and other events. You have walking distance, you have rental income right here, and there's a marina, and 6th Street right here goes to the Carnival Cruise Lines and other cruise lines. So you directly go across this freeway or little highway to the cruise lines, and the train station and the monorail are on the backside of Nativo, where they actually have a stop. And I believe they will call that Nativo stop one of these days, maybe next year when they finish building this thing. But they both stop right behind the building. So come from Miami Airport, you can take the train directly to Nativo. Stop in Fort Lauderdale, you can take the train directly to Nativo. You guys getting the picture? You have clients who do not even have to get a rent-a-car now, and they could come and stay in downtown Miami. All right? Here is what the studio looks like. It's only 300 and I don't know what it is, 350, 400 square feet. But as you can see, this is the type of view that you will have. It would be of the city. If you're on the, I can't remember the sides, but I believe if you're on the east side, you get a view of the city. If you're on the west side, you're going to see the city north. All right. And if you're in the first row, which is called the 10 line, you will have a partial ocean view or partial bay view outside on your balcony. Fully furnished. Again, this is remarkable. Downtown Miami. I wish I could get in. Now, the thing is this: $78,000 to get in for the condo, for the studio. The 1-bedroom, you're gonna have to spend somewhere between $450,000 and $500,000. The 2-bedroom, you got to jump into the $700,000, $800,000, and if you want a penthouse, you're definitely going to be at $840,000 to $1.5 million. All right, this is the suite This property here is straight sweet to me. Some of you may say, hey, Eric, why are you talking like this so sweet? Well, listen here. Let me see if I can go to some of the amenities like I always do, the 8th, 9th, and 10th floor. Because this is on the 9th floor right here with the pool. I believe it's the 9th floor. The 8th floor has the home, the co-op offices. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Nativo Social, I believe this is it. So you guys can see here. Here it is, 8th floor. Here we go. Co-working spaces, private offices. This is included with your HOAs. Flexible video-capable conference rooms, phone booths. You know, when you're in the hallway and you have office, you know, you're on your cell phone, they have these booths that you can close for soundproofing. Coffee and juice bar, amphitheater, meeting and presentation room. All that is at your disposal. Here's the 9th floor, and I was right. 9th floor is where the pool is, because I was wrong before on a couple videos ago when I said it was on the 10th. Resort-style pool, cabana, sun deck, beverage service, native tropical, landscaping, cabana bar, pool towel services. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Not bad. And then here we are, still on the 9th floor, because that's where the pool is. Here's that media room I'm talking about, and another restaurant and bar, dining terrace, cafe, drink, media lounge. That's what they call that, media lounge. Live show and events. They're going to have music or entertainment up here, speakeasy lounge, DJ and live performances. All this is included in your HOAs. A studio HOA is $347 a month, to give you an idea. A one-bedroom, I believe, was $450, $500 a month. It includes your car parking, valet, included in that HOA. Juice bar. This is the 10th floor. This is your fitness center with the boxing ring, Peloton, weight station, cross training, spa treatment, sauna, steam room, locker rooms, the Fit Boutique, yoga, Pilates. All right. This is it. And it's built for Airbnb and rentals. So you don't have a problem at all. So that's why I'm bullish on Nativo Miami. If you're interested in it, I'll get you in with the realtor, Sophia. All right. Send me an email at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com if you're interested. And then I can give you Sophia's info and you can contact her and work on that deal. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up on a Friday Night Live. So I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you once again for being here on the Friday Night Lives and dropping the gems and being a member of the SSN Nation. So please come back on Monday night at 8:50 p.m. That's 10 till 9 p.m. Monday night. Same type of thing. It's open to everybody. Any questions that you have, you can ask. And we try to help. And notice I said we, because I don't know the answers to everything. And we have members of the SSN Nation that do have answers. So all you have to do is come back and ask. And of course, you notice there are no courses we're selling. This is the no guru zone. We just help you out the kindness of our hearts, because rising tides lift all boats. And we don't want to leave anybody left behind, because nobody's coming to save you. So with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why we have to talk about what we really should be investing in. Things that we own, where nobody can take it away from you. That's what you want to do. And that's what we're talking about here in 2021 and what we talk about here at Stop Struggling Now. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.